Okay, today's build is going to be toy box. And this is one I built for my daughter, I don't know, a year ago, and I got to build another one for a lady. So anyway, you can see it's got some little feet on it, a little miter corner. Basically just about every piece I could use out of one sheet of 8-foot plywood. It's 3/4 inch maple. I put this handle on here, and there's the lid. And you can see it's full of toys, but it's got a drop-in lid, no hinges or anything. And this is really the best way to make one of these things, because little kids cannot get the lid off, and there's no way you can really follow them. So you either got to have it off or on and done by an adult. So that's what I'm going to build today. One today is going to measure about 46 inches long by, I don't know, 18 or so tall and wide. Okay, what I've done is I cut my two panels for the front and the back. They're over there. I cut them with a skill saw because it's really hard to cut an 8-foot sheet of plywood on table saw by yourself. So I cut them a little bit big, cut them 18 1/4. And I came back over here and resized them on the down to 18 on the table saw. So what I'm gonna do now is cut the bottom and then start putting it together. All right, since this is gonna be in the kids' room, I'm gonna round all these edges off, and this is just a 1/2 inch round over bit on my shaper. So I'm gonna round 3 sides of this front and back panel. All right, you can see that shape on there. It just makes it look a whole lot better. A little sanding, and we'll be good to go. All right, you can see the front and the bottom panels. I just got them laid up there. What I'm gonna do is just glue them and then nail them with my old finished nail gun. So we'll start the assembly. All right, you can see I got both end panels in, and that ended up measuring like 18 1/4 by just a shade over 17, almost a half. You just gotta fit them in there. I had to kind of go back and shave it down just to get you want the top edge to fit and be flush on both sides. So once again, I rounded the edge over on the shaper. And I will tell you the little tip here, building stuff like this over the years. If you'll go ahead and sand while before your pieces are put together, it'll eliminate a whole lot of time at the end trying to sand. All right, what I'm doing here is just putting the lip inside for the lid to set on. And basically it's just a piece of pine I had that was 3/4. I ripped it down to about a 1/2 inch or so, and I'm gluing it and just stapling it, and I'm just putting that, I think it's 1 1/8 down from the top, so the lid's gonna be 3/4, so it's gonna sit about that high right there. I got my lid laid in here. I had to adjust on my corners just a little bit to get the lay flat. So do a dry test before you put your handle on, because if you have to change the length, that's going to change your center and, you know, the side to side width as well. So do a little dry fit on the top. I got my lid laid in here. I had to adjust on my corners just a little bit to get the lay flat. So do a dry test before you put your handle on, because if you have to change the length, that's going to change your center and, you know, the side to side width as well. So do a little dry fit on the top. All right, here's the handle, and I would definitely go ahead and sand that before you especially on the inside before you put it on, because it's about impossible to after you get done. All right, there it is, finished. This handle, just 2 screws in the bottom. You can see I missed one. 2 screws, center it up, and then I just cut this molding kind of the same principle as I cut the handle, just on a 45. And I set the molding to cover the bottom, which was 3/4 of an inch, and then I just glued and nailed it. And you could make that little foot any which way you wanted to, but that's it. Now just a good sanding, and then you could finish it any way you wanted to. So that's it.